when we have decibels, like sound level in decibels between 0 dB and say 120 dB, what does it mean and how does it sound like? So 0 dB by definition is the hearing threshold. So you're starting to hear something. You're not really sure whether you heard something or not. And you can only, well, have the idea that you heard something in an environment which is totally quiet, like this room here. This is an anechoic chamber, which is very, very quiet. So in such an environment, you are able to have an idea that there is something at 0 dB. So when we increase that to 10 decibels, so an increase of 10 decibels as a rule of thumb means doubling the perceived loudness. So how do I feel how loud it is? And you can say, well, this is double, or this is 4 times louder, 10 times louder. So as a rule of thumb, we can say from experiments from psychoacoustics, as we call this, that an increase of 10 decibels means a doubling of the perceived loudness. So that means 10 decibels is the double of almost nothing. So 10 decibels still is very, very, very quiet. And in normal environments, like when you're in a normal room, you won't hear 10 decibels. It's too soft. Then the next 10 decibels, 20 decibels, another doubling of the loudness. Still, when you double something which is very soft, it is still very soft, or quite soft. So 20 decibels is like when you're in a very quiet environment and someone is whispering, but not whispering like this, but really soft whisper. At 30 decibels, another doubling of the loudness, that would be a quiet library, for example. So no talking, maybe some sheets of paper in the background, maybe a bird outside or something. So a very quiet library atmosphere, I would say. That would be 30 decibels. 40 decibels would be something like a quiet open space office, I would say. So you hear voices in the distance. Someone is talking on the phone, but not beside you, but couple of meters away, maybe somewhere a phone's ringing or something. So still a quiet atmosphere, but it's not completely quiet. But in such an atmosphere, it would still be easy to sleep, for example. So your sleep wouldn't be disturbed in such an office. When you go further to 50 decibels, at 50 decibels, it would start to maybe affect your concentration. So when you want to concentrate on something, write an article or think about something which is complicated, then a sound level of 50 decibels in the surrounding might distract you from what you have to do. Going to 60 decibels, another doubling of the perceived loudness, that would be situations like two people talking to each other with normal voice. So that would be in a distance of about 1 meter, we would have like 60 decibels. So it's good to have a feeling about what is 60 decibels. 70 decibels, doubling of the loudness, then it was getting a noisy atmosphere, like many people talking at the same time, for example, or some machinery which is running. So 70 decibels, that would be definitely too much to concentrate on something. From 80 decibels onwards, we say that it might do harm to your ears. So it might damage your ears. Not like when you have 80 decibels for 5 minutes or so, but when you have this for a long time, for a long period of time, 8 hours a day for months and years. Then if you have such a work environment, for example, then your risk starts that you acquire a hearing loss due to this environmental noise. 90 dB is really loud, and most of the people, they escape an atmosphere of 90 dB, except it's your favorite music or something, then you like that. But normally it's at 100 decibel, and it's get really loud. Most of the people at 100 decibel say, well, this is my uncomfortable level. It's getting uncomfortable and I want to get out of here. And 110 or 120 decibels, then it's painful and it starts to hurt your ears. So in terms of you do damage to your ears, and this damage might be permanent. So there's no cure for such a hearing loss.